Good evening aspirants, welcome to daily newspaper analysis brought to you by Shankar IAS Academy. Today's date is 7th February 2025. So these are the 4 articles we are going to discuss in this video. The first article is about 12 bills kept pending in Tamil Nadu. So in this article we are going to discuss the power of governor in giving assent to the bill and why there are delays in giving assent to the bills in the opposition ruled states. The next article is about the SEBI tracking down insider sailor. So in this news article discussion we are going to see the basics of SEBI and what are the powers and function establishment of SEBI and all that. In the third article, we are going to discuss about the Dibru Saikhowa National Park in Assam and the Oil India Limited case in this national park. In the fourth article, we are going to discuss about India's largest solar cell manufacturing unit, which is being set up in Tamil Nadu, Thoothukudi district. So in this context, let us discuss about the solar cell manufacturing unit and the renewable energy targets of India. So these are the 4 articles we are going to discuss in this video. Now let us get into the discussion. Now look at this article. The article deals with the insider trading case which involved a former Wipro executive who allegedly profited from the confidential Infosys deal information. So SEBI is investigating this case and has penalized those who are involved in this case. So in this context, let us discuss about the SEBI, the background of its formation and the basics of SEBI for prelims exam preparation. The Securities and Exchange Board of India, the SEBI, is a regulatory authority responsible for overseeing the India's securities market. It also ensures the transparency, protecting the investor interest, and it prevents some malpractices like insider trading. It was established on 12th April 1988 as a non-statutory body. It became a statutory body only in 1992 when the SEBI Act of 1992 was created. The headquarters was located at Mumbai in Maharashtra. SEBI was set up in response to the increasing fraudulent activities and stock market scams in late 1980s. So the famous Harshad Mehta scam in 1992 further reinforced the need to create SEBI. So these scams lead to SEBI being granted the statutory powers and it was given the full power to regulate the stock market and to protect the investors' interest. So this is about the establishment of SEBI. Now about the functions of SEBI. SEBI performs 3 important functions. One is regulatory, another one is protective, and another is developmental. If you look at the regulatory function, it regulates the stock exchanges, the brokers, and also other market intermediaries. It registers and supervises the mutual funds, credit rating agencies, and foreign investors. It also has power to impose penalties for market violations like insider trading. So this is what we have seen in the news article. So some Wipro executive has involved in the insider trading and he was penalized by SEBI. SEBI also enforces the corporate governance norms for the listed companies. The companies which are listed in stock market, the SEBI can impose the governance norms for them. So this is about the regulatory function. The regulatory function is mainly about ensuring the integrity of the stock market. Next is protective function. Protective function is about safeguarding the investors. SEBI prevents the fraudulent and unfair trade practices. It ensures the transparency in stock market operation. It also educates and spreads awareness among the retail investors. SEBI importantly protects the small investors by introducing measures like investor grievance redressal. So this is about the protective functions of SEBI. Now let us see about the developmental function. The developmental function means promoting the market growth. SEBI encourages innovation in financial instruments and market products. It regulates and promotes the digital trading platforms. SEBI also facilitates international investment in Indian market. So these are some of the developmental functions of SEBI. Now we are looking at the composition of SEBI. SEBI is governed by a board of directors which include members who are appointed by Government of India. So the board of directors, and there is a chairman appointed by central government. He has 2 members. One from the Union Ministry of Finance, who is also nominated by Government of India, and 1 member nominated by Reserve Bank of India, and there are other 5 members who are appointed by central government, and 3 of these 5 members should be full-time members. So this is the group of members and chairman which compose the SEBI. So this board of directors, the SEBI board, is responsible for making policy decision, enforcing regulation, and ensuring the smooth market operation. Now let us see about the tenure and reappointment of SEBI members. If you look at the chairman, he can be appointed for a maximum term of 5 years or until the age of 65 years, whichever is earlier. And importantly note that he is eligible for reappointment at the discretion of government. So he is eligible for reappointment. Next, about the whole time members. The whole time members serve the office for a maximum of 5 years or until they attain the age of 62 years, whichever is earlier. So they are also eligible for reappointment. Next, about the part-time members, their tenure is decided by the government of India and they are also eligible for reappointment, depends on the government decision. So all the members and chairman of the SEBI are eligible for reappointment. So this is a very important point. So the chairman and the whole time members have a maximum tenure of 5 years or until the age of 65 years for chairman or 62 years for whole time members, and the part time members usually they stay up to 3 to 5 years and their tenure is decided by government of India. So this is about the tenure and reappointment procedure of the board of directors. Now let us see about the objectives of SEBI. The main goal of SEBI is to regulate and develop the Indian securities market and to protect the investors' interest. So they regulate the security market and prevent the fraudulent activities like Harshad Mehta scam or any other scam or insider trading which are happening in the stock market. They protect the investors' interest by introducing reforms to ensure the small and retail investors are safeguarded. They also promote fair and transparent practices. They also prevent the market manipulation and develop the security market. SEBI encourages the digitization and innovation in financial instruments. So these are the important objectives of SEBI. Now let us see a prelims practice question regarding SEBI. SEBI is a statutory body established under the SEBI Act of 1992. As the statement is correct. It is headquartered in Delhi. This is an incorrect statement because its headquarters is located in Mumbai. The chairman of SEBI is not eligible for reappointment. This statement is also incorrect because the chairman, the whole time members, the part time members, all the members and chairman are eligible for reappointment. So the statement 1 only is correct. So the correct answer is option A. With this, now let us move to the next news article discussion. Now look at this news article. Oil India Limited was denied permission to explore and extract oil and gas in Assam's Dibru Saikhowa National Park. In this Dibru Saikhowa National Park, which is located in Assam, the mining is prohibited. So the Oil India Limited was prohibited and it was banned from mining in this national park. But the Environmental Ministry's Forest Advisory Committee recommended a research and development proposal on the condition that it would be only used for research. So they are bypassing this ban on mining and they are conveying it as a research and development project to use it as a loophole for mining in this national park. So this is what discussed in this news article. Oil India Limited is a public sector undertaking. It was established in 1959 and its headquarters is located in Assam in Dulajan. The Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas is a overseeing ministry of this Oil India Limited. Oil and gas exploration, production, transportation is what this sector is about. Now look at this map here. This is where Dibru Saikhowa National Park is located in Assam, and these are the important things which we have to note in the map. Dibru Saikhowa National Park, the Lohit River passes through this national park, and this is located in Assam. If you look at the details of this Dibru Saikhowa National Park, it is located in Assam. It was established in 1999 when it was declared as a national park. Its total area is 340 square kilometer and it is situated in the ecoregion of Eastern Himalayan Biodiversity Zone. It is located in the Eastern Himalayan Biodiversity Zone and it is surrounded by Brahmaputra and Lohit rivers. The tropical moist deciduous forest, semi-evergreen forest, grassland and wetlands are the type of vegetation in this Dibru Saikhowa National Park. And this national park comes under the biodiversity hotspot of Indo-Burma Biodiversity Hotspot. Bengal tiger, elephant, wild water buffalo, feral horses are important mammals found in this national park. About the conservation status, this national park is protected under Wildlife Protection Act 1972 and it is also a biosphere reserve declared in 2009 as a part of Dibru Saikhowa Biosphere Reserve. So the important threats to this conservation of this national park are oil and gas exploration projects, which we have seen in the news article. Oil India Limited is trying to drill oil from this national park. Deforestation and encroachment are also the result of mining. Flooding due to Brahmaputra river often occurs here, and this flooding, deforestation and oil exploration are the major threats to this national park. Now we have seen in the news article that the Forest Advisory Committee under Environment and Forest Ministry has advised Oil India Limited to do a research and development project in Dibru Saikhowa National Park. So we have to learn about this Forest Advisory Committee. It is a statutory body under the Forest Conservation Act of 1980 and it advises the Ministry of Environment on the forest land diversion for non-forest activities. So if a forest land is diverted for mining, infrastructure or building industries, then these issues are advised to the Ministry of Environment by this Forest Advisory Committee. So it ensures a minimum environmental damage while also allowing for the development projects. So this is the objective of this Forest Advisory Committee. The chairperson of this Forest Advisory Committee is Director General of Forest, functioning under Ministry of Environment. So this is all about this news article discussion. What is India's first national park? The correct answer is Jim Corbett National Park. So with this, let us conclude the discussion and move to the next news article. Now look at this article. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister recently inaugurated India's single largest solar cell manufacturing unit at Gangaikondan in Tirunelveli district. So this facility is developed by TP Solar Limited, which is a subsidiary of Tata Power, and it has an investment of over 3,800 crore. The capacity of this solar power plant is 430 gigawatts and it is going to be used for photovoltaic cell manufacturing. So Tamil Nadu is a leading producer of wind energy and solar energy, and this is another important milestone for Tamil Nadu in renewable energy sector. So this India's largest solar cell making unit is located at Gangaikondan, which is a part of Sipcot Industrial Growth Center in Tirunelveli district in Tamil Nadu. It is developed by TP Solar Limited, a subsidiary of Tata Power, and it has a manufacturing capacity of up to 4.30 gigawatt. So 1 gigawatt is equal to 1 billion watts. The light bulbs in our home uses just 60 to 100 watts. So 1 billion watts equal to 1 gigawatt. So this solar manufacturing power plant can manufacture photovoltaic cells and has a capacity of up to 4.30 gigawatt. So the technology used in this manufacturing is TOPCon technology, which is tunnel oxide passivated contact. This technology enhances the efficiency of solar cells by reducing the electrical losses. Now looking at the significance of this solar power cell manufacturing unit, it will boost the solar energy and renewable energy growth in India. It contributes significantly to India's renewable energy capacity, which is aimed under National Solar Mission. It helps to meet India's target of achieving 280 gigawatt of solar energy capacity by 2030. So India and most countries are depending on China for buying the solar photovoltaic cells. So India is now going to manufacture its own photovoltaic cells, and this solar manufacturing unit in Tirunelveli district in Tamil Nadu is an important one regarding this India's aim to achieve the renewable energy targets. This will also reduce the dependency on the imported solar components. So it will ensure India's self-reliance on renewable energy technology. This project also has economic impacts, like it will create jobs especially for women, and it also fosters the socio-economic growth in Tamil Nadu. So it supports the local economies in Tirunelveli and surrounding areas. It will strengthen Tamil Nadu's position as a leading state in renewable energy production. This will also promote Make in India initiative by boosting the domestic manufacturing of solar components. So these are the important significance of this solar cell manufacturing unit. Which of the following technologies is used in the solar manufacturing unit? Tunnel oxide passivated contact, TOPCon, yes, this is correct. Mono PERC technology, yes, this is also correct. Cadmium telluride technology, this is incorrect. The correct answer is option A, 1 and 2 only. With this, let us move on to discuss the next news article. Now look at this article. Supreme Court questioned Tamil Nadu governor for delaying the assent to 12 bills, which is pending for over 3 years. The Tamil Nadu government argued that the governor's action were politically motivated, while the governor referred the bills to the president. Meanwhile, Kerala sought an early hearing in its case against the governors because the governors are delaying assent to the bills in the opposition ruled states. So this governors delaying the bills in the opposition ruled states are creating an issue in the passing of bills. So in this context, let us discuss about the pending bills, what are the legislative process about the reconsideration of bills and the assent given by the governor. See, a bill is introduced in either house of the state legislature if it is bicameral, or the state legislative assembly if it's unicameral. The bill is debated and must be passed by a majority in both the houses. Once passed, the bill is presented to the governor, who can give assent to the bill or withhold the assent. He also can return the bill if it's not a money bill for reconsideration, and he can reserve the bill for the president's consideration. So these are the four options he have. One, he can give assent, he can withhold the bill, or he can return the bill if it is not money bill, or he can reserve the bill for president's consideration. So if a bill is reserved for president's consideration by a governor, the president can give assent to the bill. The president may also return the bill for reconsideration except in case of money bills. So the president have two options. He can give assent to the bill or he may return the bill for reconsideration. So if a bill is sent to the governor, he has four options, and if the governor sends the bill to president, he has two options. Now what is the governor's role in legislative process? The governor's role is defined under Article 200 of Indian Constitution. While giving assent to the bill, after a bill is passed by the state legislature, when it is presented to the governor, he can give assent, thereby the bill becomes a law. He can withhold the assent, so thereby he effectively vetoes the bill. He can also return the bill for reconsideration, and he can reserve the bill for president. In case of returning a bill, the governor can return a non-money bill with the suggestions for reconsideration. And if the legislature passes it again with or without amendments, the governor must give the assent. If the bill is reserved for president's consideration, then the president may give assent to the bill or he can send for reconsideration. The constitution does not specify a time limit for the governor to act on the bill. So this has led to many problems, leading to the debates on potential delays. So this loophole is used by many governors to not act upon the bill because the constitution does not specify a time limit for the governor to act on the bill. While the governor generally acts on the advice of Council of Ministers, certain situations allow for discretion of governor, such as the reserving a bill for president is a discretion of the governor. Now let us see important Supreme Court judgments on governors delaying the assent to the bill. First one is Purushothaman Nambudiri vs. State of Kerala case in 1962. In this case, the Supreme Court ruled that the governor must give assent within a reasonable time under Article 200. In Shamir Singh vs. State of Punjab case in 1974, the Supreme Court said that the governor must act on the advice of ministers except in limited discretionary powers. In S.R. Bommai vs. Union of India case in 1994, the constitutional authorities, including governors, must not act arbitrarily. They should act on advice of the Council of Ministers. Also in Rameshwar Prasad vs. Union of India case in 2016, the Supreme Court said that indefinite withholding of assent is unconstitutional and subject to judicial review. So the Supreme Court said that the governor cannot indefinitely withhold the assent to the bill because it is unconstitutional and it can be argued in the court as a part of judicial review. So these are important Supreme Court judgments regarding the governor's delay to the assent of bills. Now look at this prelims practice question. Consider the following statements regarding the governor's role for legislative process under Indian Constitution. The governor must act on the aid and advice of Council of Ministers in all matters, including granting assent to the bills. This statement is incorrect because sometimes the governor has discretionary powers. Look at the second statement. The governor can withhold assent to the bill passed by legislature but cannot return it for reconsideration. This is also incorrect because the governor can return the non-money bills for reconsideration. Now look at the third statement. A bill reserved by governor for president's consideration can be returned by president for reconsideration. Yes, this statement is correct because the president has two options. Either he can give assent to the bill or he can return the bill for reconsideration. So the correct answer for this question is option C, 3 only. With this, let us conclude the discussion. With this, we have come to the end of the discussion. If you like the video, please share it with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to Shankar IAS Academy YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.